My name is Takashi Tanaka. I joined Dassault System 1 year ago. Before that, I worked for Boeing product development 7 years as a consultant from Toyota Engineering. But anyway, today I like to share cost planning. That's a very new techniques, but in the future became one of our lean techniques. And these are market conditions. You can see developing countries, especially India, they introduced 2,000 level of vehicles, and still Japanese, we are here 8,000. Of course, we are different car, like Indian car. However, Volkswagen unveiled 2015 5,000 vehicle. Suddenly, game has changed. So, in such environment, how do we work? That's today's topics. So I start from what we try to solve. And today, this is all my contents. First, what's this mean, cost planning? And detailed explanation, how to execute cost planning, and a real technique to compete with these low price vehicles. That's all contents. And this is a vehicle development phase. So you can start months, 20 months, and then planning and design start, pre-production and production start. And every phase, cost management use different techniques. So early phase we call cost planning, which is before any prototype, just a concept thinking. That's called cost planning phase. And start of cost reduction activity. That's a design phase we are starting. And next phase start from cost sustaining and cost improve, or we call cost management. But every phase we use different cost data. Easier one is, for example, cost sustaining. Cost sustaining means data coming from ERP, bill of materials, direct cost. So mainly direct material and direct labor, those two coming. And cost improve means sustaining means even exchange rate change, cost of material change still keeps the same. That's a cost sustaining. And then to improve this standard to lower level, that's cost improve. And we did many benchmarking when I was in Toyota. For example, like German vehicle and Japanese vehicle. Japanese vehicle almost double profit than German vehicle. Why? This is cost planning quite working well. And which kind of data do we use each phase? So those are cost planning phase, our data we are using. So big cost, easier one, material cost. However, you can see defect and scrap. That's also must contain at planning phase. Next one, direct labor, that's easy. However, training, transport, what's this mean? When we introduce a new factory outside of Japan, we have to send many people, right? Usually became like 1 million, 2 million euro. Huge money. That's also have to count. And most difficult one is indirect labor, and also development cost, also prototype cost. Maybe in the market, new car coming, and then total expecting demand divided by each vehicle. Oh, that's not easy. Because day by day, market has changed. So we need some kind of mechanism to manage this cost. So have to contain all cost per vehicle. That's a cost planning phase. And it's a typical. So current phase, usually for new vehicle, we add many new features like a safety driving and new navigation system and so on. So cost increase like this consistently. However, customer knows our price of vehicle cannot change sales price. So what's this mean? We have to set up target. Just a beat supplier, 3% maximum, more almost limit. See, and instead we have to reduce cost like 30 or 50%. Means we have to change design completely. Such kind of activity coming. So think about your cost target. If you set up cost reduction target, only 2%, 3%, nothing happened. If you set up cost reduction target like 30 or 50, Suddenly, we have to change organizational structure completely, more collaborations, such kind of things coming. Today, our many discussion came from Agile. That's very important. To develop software, especially from before coding, how define of requirements, how effectively fix this specification of customers. That's another important topics. This phase, especially software coding, can huge opportunity to reduce cost. That's a contained here. And this is one of real vehicle examples. So to unveil this vehicle, we did a setup. We set up cost reduction target 40% per vehicles. So you can see this profit improvement committee means these are cross-functional teams. Means this team is one of the responsible person. We have to set up name of persons, and this person work not only planning, engineering, production, marketing, service, purchasing, all organization, cross-functional teams, and ask teams exact numbers. So you can remember this gap, this blue and 30 and 31, exact number we set up target, still planning phase. But the importance is you can see, for example, exterior, interior, that's easy. But powertrain from OEM, we buy from outside. How much is it? We have to reduce. We have to reduce 400. Production area, VE, and also productivity improvement, lean TPS, huge opportunity. And next one, sales. Even marketing salespeople have to join these activities. To maximize our profit, which kind of vehicle do we have to set? More vehicle, more segmentation, wrong. More reductions. Means during this discussion, huge transaction discussion coming. Good example is interior said, I cannot do 150. How can we do leader? A leader think and discuss in front of the people. Okay, 50 transfer to who? And then agreement, visualization has a power. After visualize, I cannot do this. So please help me. Such discussion coming. In this moment, already silo, wall between the organization removed. Very natural. If I don't visualize this way, it means blaming starting. And then hide numbers, see? And this activity, we invite supplier already. The fix. Mr. Gon, Carlos Gon, is very famous in Nissan. He did this. Okay, you guys, you have to commit how much. If you cannot commit, okay, how much you are available, and transfer the number. Okay, fix this number. No more change. Go ahead, guys. That's the way we work. That's cost planning. However, our usual cost reduction activity, early phase, probably this cost is how much roughly decided, and no responsibility of persons. Go ahead anyway, we can reduce cost. Heavy workload, VE, value engineering activity, and exchange rate change, material cost changed. We don't understand, did we reduce cost or not? That's a usual. But many companies doing this way. I call diarrhea running, this kind of companies. Sorry in the morning, but close lunch. But so next one, how to manage cost planning? That's the next topics. I already said that. One of example I like to explain. This is a real case. So we design platform, chassis, and powertrain in Japan, and then upper body, maybe United States change shape, and then Brazil also have to change shape. China, India have to shape, and also have to reduce cost 50% to compete. Can you imagine 50% reductions? Means the first year, second year, third year, cost became zero. No, impossible. This is including like opportunity cost. Now we cannot accomplish, but next 10 years, we will change factory material. Such kind of cost is including. And also, this is a very early planning phase, so more opportunities. If a design completed, too late. Therefore, planning phase is most important. And supplier, OEM expecting some kind of new suggestions from suppliers. That's way. And we will use Oobeya. Today, many people discussing Oobeya. Thank you. That's one of my children. And Oobeya studying. And this is a real Oobeya. Just I'd like to summarize the importance of Oobeya. Importance of Oobeya is a layout. You can see inside the PDCA cycle, start to check from upper level here, from check which kind of products, and then what is the current situation? Check and action, plan, do. That's way. And inside Oobeya, have to join not only planning, design, engineering, production, service. All people have to join at the concept phase. The next one, you can see here cost and investment. And usually, more investment can reduce cost, of course. Therefore, we need a balance. Also, quality. If I reduce cost, quality is suddenly very dangerous, right? And also more cost reduction with the lead time also. Therefore, inside Oobeya, many trade-offs are going on. Therefore, we need Oobeya. Also, everybody became happy. That's another tricky area. And you can see here another one, green or red. Did you see the upper area of a sundry, red or green? So now we have a problem. If we have a countermeasure, no more green, no more red, change to green, right? Yeah. So inside Oobeya, this is an indication, only two color. That's very important to change our habit. Next one. This is a planning phase. Today, even the registers show visualization of planning for Agile. We did many software try to visualize our activity. All failed. Currently, paper and post-it is the best. Honestly, even my company, Dassault System, I suggest them our systems need some more improvement, very gentle ways. We need some more improvement. They don't understand what I'm talking. And next one. By the way, during this visit, I went to one company, which is a French company, Oobeya, just Oobeya. Oobeya, their product is excellent. Just my expected specifications they had. But you can search and then you better check. But anyway, they have a very close specification. And issue board. Previously, in Toyota, we do not have this issue board. But now we have to use issue board. You know why? Technically very complicated. And also more collaborations. Therefore, even Japanese company, we have to use issue board now. So again, upper area, Sandori, her issue board is good. Please copy. And that's all. But cost planning activity, we usually spend 5 days. Why? So we ask teams, think about reduction cost idea, how much you can reduce with planning. And they bring, and then attach on the wall, big Excel sheet. We put all numbers. No, still only 20%. We need more 30% reductions. Such big discussion coming. Therefore, usual cost planning activities spend global joining and then 5 days. But by digital ways, how can we reduce 2 hours? Such kind of target coming. We need more globalizations. When I work in Boeing, why I quit? Because digital format. They're also expecting this physical Oobeya, digital format, because they have a very strong competition with Airbus and also Russian Sukhoi, Chinese Cormac. So some kind of way we have to reduce. Inside of airplane companies, they also started this activity. And we have to change lead time improvement plus cost, quality also, QCD. All have to satisfy. And today I'd like to share some kind of demo. So this is a typical product development. So I already explained, Japan side has a prototype, and US has an upper body change. And of course, attach all is impossible because every parts have to use different computers. But some company has like a 2 projector. This is only one. Use 2 projectors at the same time. And usually Oobeya, people are watching here, 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 here. So if you have a 2 screen, we can accomplish. This is like almost a prototype, but usable in this moment. So this is the chief engineer is explaining. So now I have to change this instrumental panel, like more decisions. And here you can see long-term plan. So left usually use product information. Right side use project informations. So inside, same physical Oobeya, same contents. Another surprise is this latest CAD, CAD, computer design, just a click products can open. Even airplane can do the same things. Just a click products. So when I was a project leader, that's kind of dreams. So we use WebEx and other tools, but cannot explain. When I first touch in Dassault, just click. Can we break down parts level? Did. Wow, my dream came. Another interesting. So this latest environment of Dassault systems. You can see this is a cost planning. Now we can do digitally, globally. So in local site, project leader, we do like this way. But this side is a typical BOM, bill of materials. Very boring, see? Number. But we need some kind of like this visualization to see products, to communicate. But this is the latest bill of material, very visible, see? Move to mouse, close to product, can see. Means a green, accomplished. Red, not accomplished yet, very visible. So globally, people can watch like this and ask, okay, China side, this sheet, you have a high cost, why? They said, assembly cost too high. If you change this specification, we can accomplish 200 US dollar, okay? Change here, 500, and then change refreshed, then left side already changed to green. Very visual. So I already said 5 days activity, now can implement only 2 days. That's, again, kind of dream I like to accomplish. So just use the mouse, close to product, and then can see real cost at the same time. Of course, issue also including. I agree, 1,000 reductions, but I have some issues. This is the issues. So this is the issue. Open the door. Some connection, contact is existing. And this is the use of search engines, latest search engines, etc. Total index not same as a Google, but quite high, higher than Yahoo. And checking current issues. So now inside of a physical Oobeya, connecting to external, outside. That's another importance. How effectively connect outside of the world to get the directions. And these are all the issues. And this is another interesting. Ibu said the difficult of design review. This is a digital design review. Again, we use 2 screens. So left screen is the product information, right side issues. So you can see US side want to change this design, but people from China side, Japan side, we are watching together. The real time we can do design reviews. That's another power. So now I like to change here. They are communicating, and then refresh the one side, and can change like this. And what we are doing is behind has one database, only one globally. Japan, US, China. We use only one database. That's the latest specification. So globally, we are watching this screen, but that's the only one, latest information. For digital Oobeya, these are necessary techniques, tools, so issues, fine. So now, next topics. Now we are very visible, but how can we reduce like a 50% cost? It's almost impossible, I felt first. But we need some kind of techniques and systems engineering we use. These are typical product development. So we process. This side is still digital, no any physical format. And left side is actual product information. So before going to actual, how much can we solve at the digitals? And difficult to develop automobile is entire vehicle have to integrate software, electric, and these mechanisms. But just agile, maybe software side can improve. But how can we improve hardware side, electric side? Without this integration, it's very complicated, difficult to develop product at earlier phase. And let's share now. This is a jet engine design review. You can watch. Wow, very visible. This is the latest. Currently, we can do that like this design review. People are watching. global design review. Do you think excellent? No, wrong. Terrible design review. Because during design review, I counted value-added times. For design review, value-added time is only discuss problem, decision making. And every like 2 minutes, maybe you can check your design review or your meeting. If someone talk, issue problems, make a directions, that's only value-added. But usually, blah, 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 talk. So your meeting, every 1 minute, non-value-added, blah, 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 blah. So during this meeting, I checked their value-added time, only 26%. And then they are very proud. Oh, Takashi, what do you think about design review? Oh, your design review value-added only 26%. You spend 2 days, and then just doing 100 people, how much you lost today? Oh, shocked. That's a... And then I explained like a lean principles. That's a muda. See how important that? Yeah, they have to tell them what's importance, what we have to do. So do not hesitate to your digital world. If some IT people said, no, we are very high sophisticated activity. We are not necessarily in support. Completely wrong. Just count with them, and then you validate them. How much you lost? They became very quiet. So what we have to next time, see, I think for lean, maybe our role is changing. I think A3, more suggestions, okay. We need more like a very high view, such as suggestions. But that's already digital formatted design, very static. The next one, left side, that's a functional mock-up. So you can see airplanes running, the flying. These simulations, we use a language of Abacus, a Daimler language. And this is a free language, but just the airplanes flying, but already simulating about gravity and environment, temperature, and everything. So this simulation, if succeeded, even automobile, we crash many vehicles, not necessary. Just one vehicle, and then development cost can reduce completely. But now we are crashing how many vehicles? 5, 10? Waste our monies, also our times. But if we succeeded, and what do you think? These questions: airplane, automobile, which simulation more complicated? Automobile. That's right. Airplane is very slow movement. Yeah, simulation is easy. Even such a different simulations, hardware, software, electric, temperature, gravity, blah 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 blah, integrate one simulations, but still automobile more complicated, so difficult. And we define like this: RFLP means a requirement, function, logic, P. What does this mean? Requirement usually coming from customers. So handle turn left, and then vehicle change. That's all requirement. And then case over here, and the function means to accomplish this, what we need. And the structure means which kind of device do we support. Then component means small parts. But before this, we use a paper and post-it RFLP, requirement, functions, logic. Airplane, we did this. Even automobile, we did this. So requirement, usually airplane requirements coming like 1 million levels, very big. But only critical area, like a flap design, we attach on the wall, paper and post-it. But how painful, you understand? When I was a young engineer, I have to copy and paste and for next, and then people don't understand the many paper and post-it. How connect this one? What is the duplications? So painful. And in Toyota, we have a design standard, design process standard. Already we had. But I tried to ask European automobile firm, we need a design standard, work instruction sheet. They are not patient. Instead, we use this digital formatted tools. And then they start immediately. But anyway, when I first joined Dassault Systems, I saw this RFLP. But now, paper and post-it connect to simulations. That's kind of dream. So development cost 2 million, 3 million, 3 million. Now we can reduce half very quickly. And this is a RFP, one example. Sunroof, very high. Sunroof is just a change weight, very sensitive for drivabilities. And breaking down like this, cost and weight. Light is very easy. I like a very open light, and then open close, boo, 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 sunlight control, and the breaking down, which kind of function, drive and frame, and then physical. So that's why RFLP. How do we reduce cost? If we succeeded this, we can do like this. So you can see sunroof, drive modularization, moving, 210, glass, 45, and the frame, 145. Total became 400. That's usually coming from below materials. But if we connect functions like safety, how much we spend? 110. In developing country, maximum speed only 80. Why we spend 110? Usually show like this way. Engineer became really shocked. Oh, our design philosophy have to change completely. Next one, benchmarking. Our open and closed module, Tata use only 90. Why we use a 220? Over excess cost. So usually we call benchmarking. By this way, benchmarking became so powerful. Compare, for example, like Japanese parts, so Barrel parts, and then how much is this a function cost? That's easy to use this format. They are very good job they are doing, honestly. And by this way, we can change. So only touch two area, we can reduce cost 50%. So what we are doing, try to change our design philosophy concept completely, and also change the keiretsu. Maybe other, I'm not sure, only auto industry, but the auto industry do not write requirement accurately, not good. But if we have a clear requirement, global, easy to work, other country, other peoples. So now I prepare two simulations. Upper is a use carryover, very heavy, so not good, but we can do simulations. Lower, we design good, so no problem right now. So now this is one screen, but in one PC, one screen, including RFP completely, functions that I will skip quickly, entire vehicle, design, simulation, change parameter, and then this is the traceability of design process visualizations. Do not ask your engineer, please write down your design process. Western people not patient such kind of activity, so gave them the tools they like to input. And this is a cost screen I already explained. Show two screen is very helpful. And these simulations. Now one car is running. Failed. It looks simple, but so to do this simulation, we have to input many data. But still, see, prototype not start yet, can reduce 2 million cost reduction immediately. And another one, right side, this is a concept of quality into process. That's one of important lean tools. Outflow prevention and design prevention, those combinations. The quality into process also digital format, no problem. We check cost. Design is okay, perfect. And the new design, this side, that did the simulations. So you can see very small movement of vehicle. That's all information behind. Succeeded. Check sheet. What's the remaining issues? See, all digital format. Now in Japan and also some of my important clients, we are already starting this kind of testing. We have to keep our work, compete with developing countries with some kind of technical tools to beat them. And quality, that's our target maybe, but do not beat them. We have to alive together, of course. Therefore, do not touch their segment. Therefore, price bit higher than them, but quality bit high. And then more like a rich people can buy our products. And so we will make segmentations. So what I like to share today is, first, cost planning to set up target like a 30 or 40%. So please do not start cost of 5% reductions. Nothing happened. Tell your executives. Next one. Change working habit and behavior first. Looks, I'm strongly explaining about digital format. No. Change working behavior habit first. Suddenly only two color, right? Yeah. With this cultural change, system became heavy. Not good. Change for next one. Global collaboration activity. Anyway, we have to use a digital format. So collaborative, we have to contribute. And the last one, functional design. To reduce cost, limited level, design of function is necessary. So today I saw attendance people, many people came from insurance or maybe banking. But for customer support, how much do you spending? We have to add, how to say, cost expressions. Otherwise, cannot reduce cost or limited levels. That's all my explanations. Thank you so much. Your patience.